The June 2025 quarter saw volatile global markets after an early correction driven by concerns on US growth, stagflation, and trade policy uncertainty. Markets rebounded strongly, with Founders Global Fund finishing the quarter up 26.5% in Aussie dollar terms, and our global equities benchmark finishing up 5.7% in Aussie dollar terms. Key outperformers for the fund were Rocket Lab, Coinbase, and Ethereum. They contributed 7.4%, 5.9%, and 3.3% respectively. The key underperformer for the fund was Xpeng, which detracted 1.1%. Rocket Lab's stock was up 100% during the quarter as it continued to outperform in cadence and success rate with its small lift launch vehicle, Electron. Mass to orbit has increased around 10x over the past decade as the need for defense commercial satellites continued to expand rapidly. However, the supply of low-cost, reliable launch vehicles in the medium lift class, which is primarily used to launch these satellites, is heavily constrained, with SpaceX operating as a quasi-monopoly. With Rocket Lab dominating the small lift launch market, after beating out a large number of well-funded competitors, we see their maiden launch of Neutron, their medium lift launch vehicle, capable of carrying 40x the capacity of their smaller rocket, as a key catalyst for Rocket Lab later this year. Coinbase stock was up 104% during the quarter as a raft of positive regulation and real-world use cases emerge for blockchain. In particular, stablecoins are at an inflection point. They offer low-cost, low-friction, highly customizable rails for the US dollar to proliferate on. Coinbase benefits from its 50% economic interest partnership with the largest USD-based stablecoin, but more broadly, we expect them to act as a type of picks and shovels provider to banks, brokers, e-commerce players, and other stakeholders as they adopt blockchain technology over the next decade. Ethereum's price was up 31% during the quarter. Similar to Coinbase, Ethereum is benefiting from the wave of positive regulation in the US and real-world use cases emerging, such as stablecoins and stock tokenization. Ethereum acts as the base layer or operating system on which most of these financial applications are being built. We see parallels between Ethereum now and Microsoft in the early 70s, with Ethereum building out a similar dominant flywheel of developers, applications, and customers within their proprietary operating system or network. Xpeng's stock took a bit of a breather and was down 14% during the quarter after being up 75% in the prior quarter as they outperformed market expectations on their delivery ramp up, in particular their new low-cost high-tech model, Mona. We believe Xpeng is the Tesla fast follower in China and is doing an excellent job implementing a similar vision-based autonomous driving software architecture. If Tesla does not execute with an A+ in China, we see substantial upside to Xpeng from here.